Tonight, a report that the Obama administration is wasting billions of your tax dollars on questionable projects in the federal stimulus package. That accusation comes from a Republican lawmaker who says he's identified 100 of the worst examples of waste. Inez Ferre has our report.
It's been 4 months since the $787 billion stimulus bill was passed. One Republican senator is already calling out the government for 100 stimulus projects that he says are questionable or just pure waste.
When I look at these things, I think about what would our grandchildren say. A dose of common sense on where this money goes is sorely lacking in this bill.
Among the projects highlighted in Coburn's report, $3.4 million for a tunnel in Florida that will let turtles and other creatures cross a highway, $1 billion for FutureGen, a coal energy plant in Illinois that has been controversial even among environmentalists, more than $9 million for an old train station in Pennsylvania that, according to Coburn, hasn't been used in 30 years, $2.2 million to install skylights in Montana's state-run liquor warehouse. Smaller spending includes over $500,000 on a parking lot in Illinois that the congressman says no one wants, and thousands on a freezer for fish sperm in South Dakota. Groups that advocate lower taxes for Americans are outraged at some of the spending.
We've sent a fire hose of federal cash out to the country, and inevitably some of that money is going to get wasted and some of it's going to be spent on goofy or ridiculous projects.
The White House today cast aside the report, saying it's filled with inaccuracies.
There are projects within the report that that haven't been funded, have been canceled based on our own looking into this.
A senior advisor to the president for Recovery Act implementation says, quote, the program is overall a great success. With 20,000 projects approved, there are bound to be some mistakes. When we find them, we have been transparent about it and worked on a bipartisan basis to shut them down immediately. And not too long ago, the head of the board that oversees accountability and transparency talked about the challenge of reducing stimulus waste and fraud, saying experts estimate that 7% of money spent could be lost to fraud. That's equal to about $55 billion, Lou.
That's a huge number. Thank you very much, Inez Ferre. Well, here's another example from Senator Coburn's report tonight. Road signs that cost $300 each are popping up at construction sites to alert drivers that those